Hi all, welcome to my channel. My name is Maeve. I'm gonna be using my voice from now on, because you will notice I actually have a lot of videos on my channel, but none of them actually, like, honestly most of them are trash, and a lot of them don't have any audio on them. But I'm looking to change that. Why? Well, because, you see, I had a little idea. I wanna play through all the Minecraft versions. And I figured that why shouldn't I record that? Should be a fun process, right? Maybe, we'll see. Anyway, to just immediately fly right into it, I have already been doing a little bit. You see here, I'm using the Betacraft launcher. I'll actually quickly show you my settings, because they're actually quite nice to have. Just the skin and sound proxy. I guess this will be a little Betacraft tutorial now. What it does is, in the versions that relied on the internet to supply the skin and the sound, so a lot of betas, those servers aren't up anymore, so this will fix that. Then I keep the launcher open because I like having it. This gives you a Discord status. It's just what it does. Yeah. You see here, I've got this instance of RD160052, the new one. I also had an old one, but I chose this one as I wanted to start fresh as I go. So, I am playing through every single version. What that means exactly is every single version that you will see on here that is available online. So every version that's available in the Betacraft launcher, as that has all of them. This may also come to include all snapshots, or at least most of them, unless like game-breaking ones, except for those. We'll see. For now, I have started in the very first pre-classic version, which, if you quickly look at it, is RD132211. It's a completely flat world. It's literally a layer of grass and cobble under it. And the block that you place depends on what Y layer you put it on. Yeah. Look, every great thing has to start somewhere. The cave game tech test, if you look at that one, it's iconic. Can't play it, it's not anywhere available, but it's a completely wild fucking generation. There's no logic to it. Let me quickly. I have a list, y'all. Hold up. Getting my list. Boopity pop pop pop. Where is come on now. There we go. Gonna quickly. Don't wanna show y'all my private notes now. Also, yes, I won't be editing this. Why? Because I'm too lazy. My point on my channel has always been, I just upload whatever the fuck I want, whenever I feel like it. If I feel like putting effort into something, I will, and if I don't, then I won't. There the dot tags are. Alright. So, there we go. See here, my notes. Two versions. I'm gonna quickly name that. There we go. So, you see here, I have a bunch of IDs. Here I'm just like writing down some stuff. You see here the cave game tech test. I'm writing down the terrain generation. I will explain why in a second. The cave game tech test, it's a completely chaotic terrain generator. It does have caves, if you want to call them that. Very rudimentary, not a lot of sense to it. Then the next two pre-classic versions are purely just a flat world. There's nothing to it. In the third pre-classic version, they add random Steves running around. At this point in time, I think called mob or player, one of those two. Yeah, they just run around. They follow the map because the map, it's only 256 x 256 and there's no border. They just fall into the void. Yeah. After that, they do actually add, Nods did actually add terrain generation. Yeah. Very, very messy, but actual terrain, unlike the cave game tech test. and then this is the last pre-classic version, you get more cliffs, and then we jump into classic, but that's a topic for another time. For now, that's that. So, what's the actual ID? Right, you will notice, I don't have everything down here, but, so you've got, the classic versions, right? All purely in creative. Then you've got the private alpha test. None of these are playable. They were private. They were never publicized. The first version in classic that's playable is 0.11a. Technicality. The wiki is very bourgeois and annoying about this, but it's actually not actually 0.0.11a. Actually, it's a very early development version of 0.0.12a because there's multiplayer code in it. However, functionally speaking, all the features are 0.0.11a. So if you're playing, like in the launcher, it's called 0.0.11a, like in the official launcher. It's not the like actual 0.0.11a, but it's the closest we can get to it. You will notice not a lot. It's literally just this is not important. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, I have ADHD, by the way. Enjoy it. Yes, so this is the first playable classic version. Still in creative. Pre-classic creative. All of this creative. And then here we get the survival test. And they are, of course, in survival, who would have guessed. And then the late classics are, I think all of them in creative, but you can, through the code, make them be played in survival, and that's what I will do. Cause I have an idea, y'all. I want to play through all the versions. I want my world to go from the very first place classic as playable all the way to the last update, 1.20, 1.4. By the time I get to that, we're probably gonna be like 1.25 or something. We'll see. But there's an issue. I want it to be a survival world, but survival doesn't exist yet. Okay, what's the ID? I'm going to, up until the very last version before the survival tests, just be building in creative. Do whatever I want in each version. That's also the ID for this entire playthrough. Is I will in each update do what I want to do in that update, and then I will move to the next. Simple as that. So, what the fuck was I saying? Yes, so I will be building in creative, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little dome around everything I've built in creative. Why? So I can't access it later, because I don't want the things that I build in creative to help me when I actually switch to survival, because once these survival tests are here, this is all survival, these are creative. From here on out, I think immediately it all goes to survival. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to go to creative ever again after this. So I need to block everything from before the survival tests off from survival. Now, the way that I'm gonna do this, I don't know. We should have glass by that point, yes. I'm gonna start off with it just being a glass dome. The idea is, this world building around this, is that it will be like a magical dome that's built to protect the society that made that creative little castle with a town, which is what it shall be, from outside dangers. We'll get to that as well. It's just gonna be a glass dome. Obviously, if I wanted to in survival, I could break through it, but I won't, unless I want to do a sightseeing tour, I guess, but not for actual functionality. Yeah. So gonna start in creative, switch to survival, and yeah, gonna incorporate a little world building into it. So what exactly does that mean? Okay, so let's excusez-moi, I had a sudden urge to blow my nose. So you're welcome for me muting now. So the idea for this world is I start in a 2x2, so in total 4 chunk area. That's like the very first pre-classic where I have built a castle. That's all I've done so far. And with MC Edit ported it into the next version, but we'll get to that as well. So, the idea is every update that adds terrain generation, which here we are now, every update that adds terrain generation, I will be building a ring around my previous world. So I start with the core, which is the very first pre-classic 4 chunks, very simple castle. Then I switch to, once I enter RD 2009-0515, we suddenly have terrain generation. Bloody lovely. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna, with MC Edit, I've done this, copy the 4 chunks of the last world and put it in a new level.dat, the new world. Why? Because right now there is no like true version saving. If it, at least when those versions add new terrain generation, it's not compatible. So you have to use MC Edit to port it over. No problem though, and also because. Okay, wait, hold. There's a lot to explain. So, of course, so for now, I have those 4 chunks. I put them in the RD 2009-0515. Yay! Okay, we have a core of 4 chunks, and now around it we have this terrain generation. And then once I've here started building the village that goes around the castle, I will be going. I will be cutting all of that in MC Edit, making a schematic, putting it into RD 161348. And that will be my new world, and that's just how it's gonna keep going. And so the idea is that eventually, if you go from the very like oldest to the newest version, you'll like, as you move from like inside, like the core of the world, all the way to the outside, you will be like going through all of these rings of like different updates, which should have a really cool effect, I feel. So yeah, that's the idea. Eventually, what I want to do is, I think it's 1.8, where like the modern world builder is introduced. What I want to do there is I want to, as soon as that's possible, put a world builder on there, for as many things as I want in that version, like the bit of the circle of that version circle, and then once I'm done with that version, with a program like, I forgot the name of the program, but there's like all of programs that you can use to like delete chunks of a world, and so I will delete any chunks outside of that world builder that were loaded in, and then I will update to the next version. However, I can't do that yet, and and even like it could also work without a world border, though it's a lot more annoying. But then the problem is that I don't think, at least as far as I know, there's no program for these old versions to do that. So I have to use MC Edit and just cut out the old world and put it in the new one. It's gonna be a lot of work, but fuck it, I feel like doing it. Yeah. Also, I'm sorry for all the swearing, I can't help myself. Yeah, no, but that's all that. What else? I think that's it? No, that's way more, what I'm saying. Right, so we're gonna start, right? The creative part of the world, it's gonna be a castle, and then the castle is gonna have a village, it's gonna be medieval, but also with magic, so... Right, I have a lot of themes in my world. These themes, I am straight up just stealing from my current survival world. I have a survivor world that I started 2-3 years ago. You can see it on my channel actually. It's called Alrighty. I couldn't find a name, so yeah. It has a bunch of shit in it. Actually, not. Let me show you. Instead of talking about it, let me show you. So I'm using the Prism launcher because it's amazing. I should show you on my modlist actually. You know, we're doing a whole tour. The ADHD is really setting in here. Alright. So. Oh, hello there. Are you gonna load? Oh, you're taking a while. It's because OBS is, I think, yeah, I don't think it likes having OBS active. Yeah, welcome to my mod list. What is this? It's literally fabulously optimized, and a bunch of other mozzarella. Like, it's not even vanilla plus, because it doesn't actually change any mechanics. It's just, it makes the game prettier. That's the point of most of this, honestly. Like 3D skin layers makes your skin 3D, nicer plex, ambient effects, like you get like, you know, nice sounds, like some nice particle effects, all of those things. I have multiple mods that do that. Yeah, I'll just scroll through this really quick. I've got, of course, a map that I disabled all cheaty things off because I don't want that shit. A lot of Optifine replacements because Optifine, like, since I'd say 1.18 isn't really worth it anymore. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've got a bunch of shit in here. You know what? I'll put it in the description. If I remember. So that's my mods. I've also got resource packs. A lot of them. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah, is there anything else? I don't think so. Alright. Let's just launch this. It's gonna take 5 years. Oh dear. What are you doing? You're supposed to already... Okay. Now this is gonna take 5 years. This is really fun. 12 monkeys image. Okay. So what I've done, right, is I've taken a bunch of stuff, as you see here. I have IDs for what I want, what themes I want in my world. Mostly, it centers around 3 themes: medieval, magic, and futuristic. Magic will... Oh! Okay, magic will go into both. I don't know if it's gonna record while it's doing this, because it's a bit glitchy, buggy, but... Okay. So, magic will be... Oh! Oh, hello. Hi there. Okay. But let's quickly show the survival world, because this is actually the version that you can see on my channel. I think there are a few updates. I also lost a month's worth of progress. Ooh, this I should disable the double hotbar mod when I'm using survival. That's a bit shitty, eh? There we go. Alright. All good? All good. Lovely. Yeah. Welcome to my survivor world, student. Yeah, you can... What can I, yeah, alright. So... This is, yeah, the same as it's always been. I finally got... I was really sick a few weeks ago. I had like a violent laryngitis infection. Worst sickness I've ever had. And I couldn't play... I couldn't really do anything. I was except for playing Minecraft. I finally started playing this world again. And yeah, it was great fun. But then I kind of just... Let me take some shaders through while we're at it. Oh no. Okay, hi there. Alright. Yeah. This is basically still the same as it was 2 years ago. I like took out the wall to start building stuff, but then what I did right afterwards was I decided I no longer wanted that. Well, oh, weird that. I decided to test things out in creative. That's something is what is happening here. Why are you... Okay. All I did in this version since 2 years ago is I took out that wall and I took my massive storage monster that had been created here. There was like a million chests here, and I made a little storage system over here. You can see it here. Oh my god, look, it's so nice. Yeah, you can see all my shit here. So we've got those Hermitcraft data packs, cause gotta get me hermits. Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd if you can't tell. So, whoop. Got my little villagers here, nothing new there. Anyway, yeah, that's my little survivor world. You can see there I've got my mob farm, my turtle farm. Still no idea what the point of that farm was. I don't remember why I built it, but hey, I have it. Anyway, I had a million ideas for this world, but then I decided that I started building out all of those ideas in creative, but then I was like, you know what? I want to play through all the versions, and so I'm gonna apply most of the things that I did in creative and that I figured out for this world. I'm gonna apply to my new world, and yeah, so I already got teams worked out. Welcome to the creative testing world. I have done a little stuff here that I was gonna put in the survivor world, but I haven't. I made a garden. Nice little cherry blossom tree. I love these things. I made a second floor. Over here, this was purely because if you take these things out, you will notice something. Oh no, mobs can spawn. Bad. It is literally just a solar panel supposed to be a distraction to turn light sources. I love entrods. Like, they are the most sneaky fucking light source ever. Yeah, I made a little second floor here. Of course, lesbian beds, because I'm a dirty lesbian. And, oh, I love crimson wood so much. It's so amazing. Let's say all that. Yeah, and you can see, oh yeah, I replaced the flooring. So, when I made this world, 2 years ago, I was having a nostalgic fucking trip where I stone slabs everywhere. All I wanted in my life were stone slabs. And then I came back to this world and I was like, god damn, that's ugly. So I redid it. Normal stone slab 4, now it's nice spruce. I think, am I also yellow? Also using spruce for that. Yeah, it's very homely now. I made an aquarium. I have 2 extra little buckets in the survivor world. So yeah, would have put those in there if I continued it. I've got my little kimpies. Made a water elevator here. Put nice little floating candles here. The idea here is that, like, obviously, the person that lives in this house, well, me, but you know, like in the world, wanted to hide her magic, to not be, you know, visible to the villagers, because then, you know, maybe she'd get burned or something, you know, medieval people. Yeah, I got my little station here with the floating candles, very fancy. A book again. No, this what am I using here? Yep, entrods. I love entrods. I could use anything there, but entrods don't have particles, like torches. Again, entrods using it as a like table holder. It's so versatile. It's amazing. I made a tunnel. It goes underground. It's very nice. Look at it. Oh my god. I redid the flooring here. I made the spruce. No, made it the floor dark oak, and then would have made all of this spruce. I hooked up storage here. I'll show that in a second. I made a little piston thing. Boop. Bip bip pop. So it's nice and fancy now. You know what? Let me show you the redstone of this. It's very simple. I love copper bulbs. I took a break from Minecraft for like 2 years. I left playing 1.18. I come back to 1.21. So many amazing new things, like cherry blossoms, their wood type, things like suddenly copper. There's a million copper blocks. Like we had copper, but now there's like copper grates and copper bulbs and all these things. And it's a built-in flip flop. It's amazing. Like the nerd in me loves this. It's so easy now. Yeah. It literally just what it does is, let me quickly, you see here, call like resurface triggers some redstone, triggers this redstone elevator made of redstone torches, which then ends up triggering the copper bulb, which then, fire compounder, triggers the piston, blah blah blah. And then on this side, I think, let me see. It's literally, yeah, it just hooks up to a torch, which does the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, very simple. It's like, the copper bulbs have made everything so much simpler. I love it so much. It's truly beautiful. Boop. Boop, boop. Pop, pop. Can I quickly rebuild this? There we go. Alright. Actually, are the light levels here okay? Should be. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Oh, let me put on some music for myself again. I have run out of music. This is truly a tragedy. Pretty pop pop pop. So. Yeah, y'all are not getting desktop audio. Cope. So. Gonna turn that off again. There we go. Y1. Boop. Alright. So, I did some other stuff as well. I was like, oh, this here is ugly. It is. I tested out some quartz, because I used to be a huge quartz lover. Still, this I like. This is amazing. I love this. This is like, it looks nice, but it's like, it's the safe one. Like, quartz always looks nice. However, I used to be a huge quartz lover, and I do want to still have quartz, because I still love quartz. It's amazing. So I remade this entire thing with using colors like little stained glass with cross things. You know, I like it. This here was just a little, like, I felt like quickly putting down together a build to test some new features that I had, like, and yeah, it's not at all one of my best builds, but I was going for something different. I was going for like this kind of like modern futuristic, you know, or kind of postmodern style. It's nice, I guess. You don't want to live here. There's holes in the walls. Yeah. I tried out some stuff here. I don't know if I like it. I like this. I don't like this as much. I also tried making this nether portal thing here prettier. This is an abomination. It looks like shit. But I love my new house. It's so pretty now. It's so nice. Yeah. I also, of course, now that no, it's curious. Now that, yeah, I mean this stone set, but I was gonna say, now that mob spawning is at level 0 instead of level 7, I need to extend the 7 blocks. But I started out playing 1.18. Why is this? Let's see. Oh, it is 0. Okay. Oh, everything's fine then, never mind. I thought I had done it wrong. Yeah. This is my little creative world, my previous world. It's very fancy. Yeah. That's all there is to say about this, really. I spent tens of hours making this mod list, and now I'm abandoning it. It's very silly. But yeah. That is, that's my current Minecraft instance of 1.21.1. Because 1.21.4, not all the Optifine replacement mods are like up to date yet, or at least they weren't until a week ago. I haven't checked last week. Maybe they are now. I don't know. 2 of the mods haven't been updated to 1.21.1 or 2 even. So fabulously optimized, those mod pack makers have had to update it themselves, or like made it work somehow. All the love to fabulously optimized. It makes it a lot simpler. Yeah. Anyway, back to the original topic. I've been recording for a while. You'll see my little teams. So I've got my magic X futuristic castle ID. Oh, right, I actually do want to show this. Bloody hell. I fucking closed it. So, the ID that I had for this world, and I will now apply to my new survival world, is you've got a bunch of societies that built in the world back in the medieval times, right? So there you will get your medieval worlds, and then it kind of takes time. Maybe I'll add modern to it. We'll see. I also want to add ancient Greek stuff actually. Anyway, I wanna, I think, mostly focus on, I think, ancient Greek, because I love that architecture style. Medieval, because I've always been kind of a modern builder, and I'm kind of sick of it now. And I want to do something else. And then futuristic, which I've also done more, but I can do more with it, you know. So we're gonna be kind of expanding my building styles. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, let me disable that. There we go. Oh, yeah. Here is a lot of stuff actually. My castle's village. Let's go. So this here is what I decided would be the place that I was gonna build my mega base. But then I decided to abandon the world. Anyway, you'll see here, it's very fancy. I was looking for a place that had like a nice island, because it's a castle, right? It would want to be away from the other land's masses as like a defense. And so an island is great for that. And you know, I think it's pretty. I like this island. You'll see here there's like a cliff that goes into water. I was gonna extend this all the way like that, so that this part of the island was gonna be shut off. Here my mega castle was gonna go, and then here there was gonna be the castle's village. I also looked for a place that had like you know, a ice spikes nearby, because I love ice spikes. These aren't ice spikes, these are icebergs, but close enough, I'll take it. Ocean, yeah, okay. Oh, is that an ocean? Yes. Is that an ocean ruin? Yeah. Here, I was probably gonna extend the land a bit because I have very big base IDs. Also, the idea was like, hey, does the castle have to be fully on land? No, let's maybe have it be part above water. Very cool. But yeah, that was the idea for the big base. I'm gonna instead be, you know, well, eventually building it in my new survival world, and I'll find something akin to this. Anyway, there's also something else I want to do, also done now in my new survival world, eventually. And that's, you see here, I love valleys with all of my heart. I love valleys, they're so pretty. And this one is extremely pretty because it's part in the snow and part, you know, in a temperate biome. Yeah, it's just so pretty. And the idea that I had for this actually comes, well, the reason that I wanted to build in a valley so badly as well, especially one of this size, is because there's this book series that I love, Earth Children by John M. Orwell. One of my favorite book series. It's great, you know, girl bullshit. I will say I haven't read it since I was 12 years old. I'm now 21. I may hate it now if I want to reread it soon. But apparently, like, there's even like queer themes and shit in that book, which I did not pick up on as a kid, so that's cool. Anyway, yeah, as far as I know, Slay book series. And in the second book, the protagonist of the book series, Ayla, ends up in a valley of horses and a lion. She tames a horse and a fucking lion. Yeah. So anyway, she ends up in like a valley, and like there's a whole girl boss living on her own thing. It's very cool. It's set in the prehistoric times. It's slay. Anyway, I love that. And I wanted to kind of get that aesthetic here. Except I think I will be doing this with like fairies and sprites and, you know, all kinds of fancy smancy stuff. This is amazing. I love this. I hope I can find something like this in my new survival world. I definitely will be able to. Yeah, so those are the big ideas that I have for my current survival world. Well, I had, and that I will be applying to my new survival world. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Is there anything else that I've missed? I don't think so. No, we're good. Alright. So, gonna close that. So now, right. So that's all of that, right? And so now we're going to my new survival world. So, is there anything else to say, really? I have a bunch of ideas, you can see them here. I will be applying a lot of this into my new world. So, let's see. I think we can just go into our... Yeah, we should... If we go into here, This shouldn't break anything. We will be able to see. What the hell? Oh no, I just broke something. I changed the versions of the instance. Okay, hold up. What did I do? Okay. That's okay. I can just... Did I make a backup of this one? Yes, it's gonna be in my MC edit folder. Okay, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We didn't break anything. Hold up. Oh, silly me. Alright, so Betacraft. And I'll disable this, delete this one. And then we're gonna go into C, other programs, Betacraft, platforms? No, Betacraft. Versions? No. Instances? No. Libraries? No. No. Fuck. What have I done? No. Hold up. I don't feel like pausing the recording because then I have to edit something. I don't feel like doing that. Hold up. I have to think. Ah, shit, I'm not good at that. What did I do? Okay, we're gonna close this. We're gonna launch MC edit. Hi. Okay. Open a level. Let's see if it. MC edit schematics. Is it in here? What did I do with it? Oh, I think I know. I think I know. Yes. Minecraft backups? Where is that? Oh, in my documents folder probably. What the hell did I do? I'm saying that's schematics maybe. No, that's we've been here. Minecraft backups, Betacraft. That's gonna be my old. What the hell did I do? Oh, maybe no. Oh my god, where are these things? Did I actually? Okay, wait, maybe. You know what? Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna take this one here, and we're gonna restore it, and we're gonna see if maybe I don't have to fix anything, and if I launch it again in the right version, that it will just magically work. I really hope so, because I don't. Please just work. Yeah. Please. Seems fine. Everything's fine. Let me quickly take my where's OBS? OBS, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Alright. Are you? OBS doesn't seem to. Oh, hi. Alright. Yeah. This is RD16052, and everything seems to be working actually. Yeah. Lighting errors are a thing. So, right. Welcome to RD16052, where I took the castle I made in the first two playable pre-classic versions, and with MC Edits literally just took those 4 center chunks and replaced the 4 center chunks of this world with those 4 chunks. It's very simple. This looks like shit, obviously, but it's kind of the point. I kind of wanna, I wanna show, you know, the evolution of the versions, flaws and all, and that also includes weird little things like this. Obviously, this is also because I copied it. It's not, you're not supposed to do this, obviously, but hey, that's the version's fault that it doesn't have that. Not my fault. No, but I will maybe be terraforming this front of it. I don't want to terraform the other sides because I want to maintain versions, looks, and identities. I don't want to really mess with the landscapes of old versions too much, even though I love terraforming. What I will be doing is I will be building a staircase here going into the castle. And then here I will be starting to build a village. I still have to figure out, if you will notice it here, I have all of this written down here. This is a work in progress. By the end, I want to know, until Infodef, all the versions that changed the world generation, to be able to plan out how many chunks worth of width every circle has to work with. It's gonna be like 1 or 2 chunks per version width circle. Because yeah, there's only so much you can do with a 256x world and eventually 512x world. Yeah, not a lot to say about it. Yeah, but that's the castle in the new version. If you want to see the castle in the old version, if you do, maybe you don't, but hey, you will. You will look at this one. There we go. I'm gonna play that one. This should work. Boop. Yep. All right. God, what an ugly. And yeah, you can see here. I did some stuff here. I wanted to see how deep the world went until you fell into the void. Very deep. Yeah, close it out. Actually, let's leave it. It's fun. But yeah, you can see. First off, left click is build and right click is destroy, which is fucked up. Also, as you can tell, light is weird. Hi Steve. Here you will see these little cobblestone corners that I made. This was before I realized that MC Edit had chunk selectors, which I mean, actually for this wouldn't have mattered because I didn't build it in the chunks. Like I had to like this was not in chunks, like specifically like in the center of the chunk, so I had to crop it out anyway. But yeah, this is a 32x32 space that I put in exactly the 4 center chunks of the new world. Castle. This, by the way, is stone. It looks like cobble, a very old version of cobble, but cobble. But it's not. It's back 11 years ago, 12 years ago. Oh my god, it's 2025. 16 years ago? Okay, I'm so old. Okay. I'm not just so old. Minecraft is old. This is insane. Anyway, 16 years ago, when Notch was working on this, the original stone texture was, but would eventually become a cobblestone texture. Yeah. You see here, I made a little castle. It's very rudimentary. Oh my god, there's a Steve in here. Hi, Steve. Steve is gone. Oh, hi. Hello there. Oh, there's another one. Okay. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Oh, okay. That's not stairs. Here are stairs. I will go to the top of the castle and you will see. I will show you the world. Boopity boppity bop. I can show you. There we go. Okay. Castle. Very. Like, literally all you can do in this version is put down cobble and grass if you want to write a rye layer. There is nothing interesting about this. But I want to do what I can in every version, and this is something that I could do, so I did it. But yeah, there's nothing to say about this. I fell. Ow. Hello there. Yeah. Old castle. Boobity boppity. There you go. Yeah, but my aim is to document this as I go on. Usually these documentation videos will be like a few minutes. The reason that this has been so far 45 minutes is because there was a lot to say. I have to stop touching this. Don't touch the select version button. Touch this button. Yeah, I have to. I'm now gonna like in this new 16052 start building a wood village. You will see here what this. So the first playable Pediatric version, so the version right after the cave game tech test, is the one that I just showed, except without all the thieves. Then the one after it is with all the thieves. The one after that added terrain generation, but isn't playable. It never was released, or it's not available anymore anyway. And then after this one, there's this one, which again has terrain generation and like a bug fix, some stuff, I don't know. Anyway, the one before this, but practically this one, we have wood now. The way that you select your blocks is by pressing the number 1 through 4 buttons on your keyboard. So if I want to select 1, oh, okay, that's it's very weird having left click be build and right click be break. It fucks with me. Yeah. Also, you see this thing here? I wanted to like add a kind of 3D layer that like I wanted my castle to not just be 4 flat walls and 4 towers, but this looks like shit. I'm gonna remove this. Yeah, and obviously you will see the stone turned into the stone turned into stone. Nothing changed, but the texture changed. This looks like shit. I will, once cobblestone is introduced, replace this with cobblestone. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, okay, I fell again. But yeah, you can select your little blocks here. Oh, hello there. You've got stone on number 1, dirt on number 2, cobble. Oh, cobble is here. I can already do this. Lovely. Okay, cobble on number 3, and wood on number 4. We have wood now. I will be using wood, and maybe some cobble to build castle. In the amount of things that I have in this version around this castle, I will build some houses to act as the villages, the keep of, or like, yeah, the property of the castle. You know, we're gonna be full medieval with this shit. Yeah. So I will, once I've done that, once again do a little recording, upload to YouTube, and boopity pop pop pop. There you go. I will be documenting all of this as I go. Also, after this version, we're entering the last version of Pre-Classic, which makes there be more cliffs, which I don't know if that's necessary. There's already a lot of them, but okay. There will be even more of them, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. I've got a lot of ideas. I'm gonna be also going to like a lot of amplified versions, like inversions and large biomes and everything. Gonna be doing some funky stuff. Alright, the last idea that I wanna say is in InDev, I'm sorry. You will notice. If I wrote it down here, I kinda did. Yes, I think, maybe. I did not? I do. I want the creative dome. I will be, once the new terrain generator in InDev, it's at the start of InDev. Okay, so classic ends, right? You've got your 512 x 512 world, you're in survival, everything's nice. The first version of InDev, because not needed to do debugging, makes the world be 128 x 128 always. You get like, I think there are 4 playable versions of InDev, and then you get to the new terrain generator, which re-adds 512 x 512 worlds, and also a lot of new features like floating islands and the hell theme. So what I will do is I will, before that, make creative dome around. Well, I will in the last version of Classic that has creative, so the last version before the survival tests. I'll be building that dome, then going to survival, which only is like, I think, for like a few versions. Well, the survival test, which is not that many, like there's not going to be that much space. It's going to be like a few chunks worth of width in that circle. And then I'm switching to the InDev terrain generator, where I will be using the hell theme. Which is what the hell theme does is it makes everything darker, mobs spawn more easily. There are, like, torches aren't craftable yet, but you do get them like when you spawn, so it's alright. But yeah, it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be fun. And that hell, what's gonna have happened is basically in world building. There's a part of the Nether that like did like a fucking Marvel ass what's the word? The thing that happened in Multiverse of Madness. 2 universes colliding. It makes things go bad. What happened is a specific part of the Nether, incursions. A specific part of the Nether collided with that part of the overworld, and the Nether started consuming the overworld land. And with that medieval society that I will be building the creative dome around is it put that dome up to protect itself from that hell, from the Nether invading and corrupting everything. Then, so on one side, you will have those, like, at the center of the circle with that creative dome, and a few chunks of creative in Classic. Then you will have a few chunks of survival, I mean, in Classic. Then you will have a few chunks of circle of the Hell team in survival. And then then I'm gonna do floating islands, because I love floating islands. So I will be playing on those. Yeah, and then, you know, eventually I'll hit InfDev. I'm gonna go to the Farlands in beta 1.7.3. The last version with Farlands, the iconic ones. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna take ages. But I'm gonna do it through the Nether. It's gonna be an adventure. I may record it actually. I think that's all I have to say. Yeah, I have a lot of plans. I'm gonna document this because I feel like it, and yeah, that's all. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.